I am now the senpai, apparently. Yep.
Yep.
Kappa. Robo vs A's. Yeah, that would
Okay, so like, how can I like check my stats and stuff?
go to Comb Cities in the little tab to the left. And then right there. You're a Lance Corporal level 10. You're actually almost a ordinary corporal. So 2 games, 100% wins.
Pogs.
Come at Robo if you want. Let's check your deck actually. So go to View. I'm going to make sure you've got a water deck as well. So
I was not going to. What?
No, cancel. Build a deck, and then basically copy the one you've got. There's a copy button, and then just call it water.
I wasn't planning on taking water at all.
No, but we're not really going to be taking water. You just need to have caravels and stuff in there. So let's get rid of Wilderness Warfare. No, keep that. Maybe get rid of one of the upgrades. Cavalry. Do you want stronger skirmishers or stronger cavalry?
Cav.
Okay, so let's go to the harbour down the bottom. And you want the 2 caravel shipment. And then let's get rid of that fort wagon in the Fortress Age. And put in a frigate. And that'll do. Okay, what ranks this guy? Hover over his picture. Let's see. 7. Alright then, this is a game. Okay, here we go. What? There's a deck card playing? I don't know why it's called a deck. Well, actually I do. It's because it's, I suppose, they had this Warhammer idea. But basically, you receive a Home City shipment. New England, what a map. Every now and again, you can send Home City shipments, which you select from a deck. You bring 20 different cards to the game, or 25. Oh, you need to. You've got the UI installed.
Oh, no.
Casting UI, so you're going to have to resign and
No,
uninstall
I've
it.
got it. I'm going to play anyway.
It's unplayable. You can't.
Why?
Because you just can't.
You say that, I'm going to win anyway.
You can't. You absolutely can't. Don't even bother.
Ugh.
The UI is covering up everything. You can't build anything. You can't even see what you're building. So Robo's
can't I build stuff still with the hotkeys?
No, just quit. Come on.
Okay,
Just hurry up and
Okay, sorry.
Cool. It's not playable, I promise you. So we're gonna have to go to control panel and rip. So basically, Age of Empires 3 has we don't have a spectator mode built into the game, but we've built one. We've built one, and it's a program, so we have to uninstall it and reinstall it every single time.
Search for
Azam. So he's the publisher apparently. So we'll just get rid of that. It's good because it's easy to uninstall and reinstall. You know, you don't have to mess around in the game files or anything like that.
And then I just launch again and I'm fine?
Yeah, you'll be fine now.
You saying that I can't remember what my hotkeys are?
Huh? No, it's unplayable, I promise you.
You literally can't make buildings at all.
It's not playable, I promise you.
You're saying that, I don't know why it's not playable.
I don't know why.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
it just won't. A lot of things don't work properly, and it's like
Okay.
parts of the UI when you click on it won't register that you click somewhere.
Okay, fine.
You can't see
So
stats.
does that count
of
as a
units.
loss for me, seeing as it's such a
No, it was
short game?
It was before 2 minutes, so it doesn't
Okay,
count
so
as
same thing.
doesn't count as anything. Oh, I forget the name of that. What is this? It's the Mr. Destructoid. Yeah, that's you, Robo.
That is me.
There's a photo of you in
Yes.
the chat there. All right.
100%. Yes, nice.
Yeah, you're fine. Cool.
Heal, please.
All right then. Do you think you can remember everything we went through?
Okay, so if it's a wood start, I go market. No. If it's a wood start, I go for early TP. And if it's a gold start, I go for market.
Sorry, I was reading what Maito said in the chat.
Oh, yeah, so you're not even paying any attention.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Sorry, what'd you say?
If it's
Rip.
If it's a coin start, I make a market.
Yeah.
If it's a wood start, I go for early TP.
Yep. And if it's a food start, i.e. just one wood, then we won't make either.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so Maito says actually we can get rid of the casting UI just by doing something. Switch back to minimized UI. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that either. Nice.
Okay.
All of the things. Two big AoE 3 names here. What, Eagle Mutt and Maito?
Oh, get on.
Nice.
Hoggers.
Eagle Mutt. Yeah, you can take it.
This is one of my AoE3 friends.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, I assume it's him. It's got the exact same name.
AoE 3 friend? Or AoE
AoE2.
Ah, okay. Alright, that'll be fun then.
He knows what my deck is, though. Cheater.
Well, he can see a deck in game. You can see his deck too.
Yeah, but that's once you get in, though. He doesn't know what it is beforehand, right?
Well, you've only got 2 decks, so he can probably guess.
Oh, I can't even type anymore. Rip. Okay.
Alright,
so I want
then.
to spread them out.
Game number... Yeah, so first thing is get them on the crates. You need a villager in queue at 8 seconds. This is a big deal, so that's the most important thing to do.
That's not.
And then those 2... Yeah, this is nice. Right now,
And he goes hunt.
yeah, and then you get them out on the map. Doesn't matter where, just send them off somewhere.
I got
And
it.
then let's get that vill in queue. It's yep. Now is it in queue? Cool. That's good. That's good. Now let's focus on that hunt up there. Cool. Now the crates are all ending, so let's get them out.
Where's the dead one? And then this is coin start, so I want to go for market.
Yeah. So those ones that are still on the crate, you can put them on wood. Nice. Let's get that market down. Now let's see treasures, because if you can find a coin treasure here, it'll be easy to buy some wood at the market.
40 food. Nope.
No, okay. There's nothing nearby. I don't think it's too important. So once they're done, we'll go to wood, and then you want to get hunting dogs.
They're already
queued.
on wood.
Yeah, that last one at the market. Nice, nice, nice.
So I want to buy wood or buy food?
No, get hunting dogs first. Just need 50 wood for that.
Right, and then I take them off?
And then, yeah, once you've got hunting dogs, switch them all over to gold, because then we can use the coin to buy that 100 wood you need for the house. So, that's it. Nice. Get that queued. Over to gold. Perfect. Brilliant. Right, let's focus. Let's herd that deer back, just so that it's in range.
Oh, yeah.
Because they sort of tend to walk around and do it. They have a mind of their own.
Sogman
just subscribed with the 10-month resub. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Okay. Buy wood 125. Okay.
Yeah, 125, and then actually gather 126, because sometimes there's this weird decimal thing where you actually won't have enough. But if you just gather one extra coin, that won't be an issue. And then those 3 vills can go on that sort of dead one there. Keep bringing them in, because they do sort of have a mind of their own. That's it, shoot that. And back to work. Right, very close to that coin now to buy the wood. And then they can go on, just kill a new one. Nice.
Am I going to get housed? Oh, no.
No, you'll be...
Oh, yeah, because...
Yeah, it's actually unqueue a vill, and then you can send the 3 vills, because you'll be overpopped. That's it. Water. Nice, nice. 3 vills, and then you can queue a vill next to the hunt. The house is done. You queue a vill, queue a vill. Cool. This is really, really good, actually. The trouble is the deer. We just need to keep on top of them, because they're really easy to shoot away, as you've discovered. Cool. And then once you get the hang of this sort of early game stuff, we can look at treasures a bit more. But you're out on... So where is your scout? I can't see. Oh, he's over there. Let's see what is down this other end. Like,
I can't even see what the thing is.
40 coin. Yeah, that's all right. The native scout.
Yes.
Let's send him like down that other end there. See if there's any treasures that way. Okay, so unqueue a vill. We're gonna go up with 14 pop, and then
15. Oh, 14. Yeah, right.
Yeah. And then once you get there, you might not have enough food to age up, but you can just idle. So French go up on almost always 14 vills. You can go up on 13, but you need to like be really aggressive and sort of have a handle on it. Right, as soon as we've got the age up queued, let's focus big time on bringing in hunts all the way back to... let's go quartermaster, 400 wood. Yep, and then, okay, let's bring hunts in. So let's get...
wood, I'm going to put 3 on coin, I think.
Yeah, looks good. Right, and that hunt over on the other side of your base, let's get a vill over there and start bringing that in. And there's also one in front of your base as well. We can start bringing that in. I think it...
You want me to start hurting this one as well?
It's cheating that you get coached. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, bring that in. And then every 12 seconds or so, we're going to keep shooting these back towards the base. Okay, so now that the hunt's all set up, actually, let's get a trading post down. So your explorer, is he next to a TP?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, so we need 200 wood for that.
I don't have enough bills on wood to do that.
So let's switch anyone that's close to wood just over to wood. And then once you've got the 200 wood, that's great. So we just want a nice early... And then leave the vills on wood, because you also want 125 for the steel traps upgrade.
Yep.
That's good. And then... once you've got that...
Would it not have been worth it to buy wood since I had bills on coin already?
No, because you'll need the coin as well. I mean, you could have done, but...
Okay, so they all stay there so that I can build a stable, right?
Yeah, we'll need 125 wood for steel traps, and then you can build a stable off of the wood that you get for aging up. So he's about to age up, I would imagine, because you are as well. And if you send your scout through his base, we can see what politician he went up with, and that will indicate to us sort of what he might be up to.
Okay,
so you got your wood now. You can switch them back to food, mostly food, and some on coin, because we're going for... Okay, wood on the floor. Perfect. What's he got? He's British, okay. Oh, he's Dutch, sorry.
So I want to send bills.
Cool. Right, let's get that stable down.
Oh yeah, forgot about that one.
Nice. You could just shoot those hunts once and then go back to, that's it, back to building the stable. I think you clicked on food, actually, so that stable's not building.
Oops. Thank you.
Yeah. Right, and get steel traps in queue at the market. And now we can, and then houses will come out once the wood's there. Nice. Cool. Are you still in the discovery age, which is absolutely huge for you? So,
and then I want to do placer mines, right?
No, you need the other house. You don't have enough.
House.
You don't have enough. Like, get those vills off wood. You don't want them on wood. They can stay on.
Oh, I just heard it the wrong way.
Cool. Right, keep queue. What is the stable up? Let's get some hussars in queue. And nice, keeping on top of the herding. This is good. Okay, he's now up to colonial, so that was quite late. But your cav, we'll once we've got the cav out, we can go and attack him. 3 cav, yeah, okay. Yeah, that seems good. He took ages to get up, so we'll have 8 cavalry. We'll use those 8 cav to sort of, like, basically if if he trains 5 cavalry from a stable, then you've got 8, and you're going to win any kind of fight. So just if you can get a snare on him, you won't be able to escape, and that'll be really good. And if he doesn't have, if he has skirmishes, then you've already won, because skirmishes are really bad against hussars. So let's hotkey them so you can. And then let's just run around his base. So don't be too scared of the town center fire, because it seems to be much stronger in AoE 2. And it's not as good in AoE 3. We're just going to try and stand under his town center and keep the vills all belled up and stuff like that. So, yeah, you can get house down. Perfect. But you won't be training much more military. I would cancel that hussar and then just train vills with it. With the pop space. Let's save up to age. So next will be 700 coin. And then we'll just use these 8 cavalry to, just do a little bit of raiding in the colonial. So the most important thing is to not lose these units. Pikemen are really strong. So this is okay. So you forced the 8 pikeman shipment out of him, which is okay for you. So your cavalry have done that. If you're just really careful not to get snared by them, then you might be able to pick up a couple of vills. But
alright, so I'll do 700 coin and then go up, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll go up to fortress. So it's really, really important. The pikemen will absolutely destroy you if they. So, but providing you, the important thing is not to lose the cav. Don't worry too much about killing vills. But if we can kill a vill, that's going to be great. Yeah, nice. Okay, keep an eye on those cav. I'm really, really worried about this. Yeah, okay, let's just get out of here. Right, real far away, and then focus on your macro. So there's no chance of those cav.
I don't need those vills on wood anymore, do I? I need to keep hurting. Fuck.
So that coin's about to drop. Let's get some vills right next to the TC.
Those ones on the berries already.
Excellent. Okay, the cav might be. Yep, perfect. Cool, and then we'll queue up. So unqueue all those vills, and then once that last CDB is trained, we'll go up to the fortress age. You can sell a bit of food. Oh no, you have precisely enough, don't you? Because of the coin that you shipped. Right, let's re-macro to probably like 75% on coin and a few on wood. Sorry, a few on coin, and then maybe 5 vills on wood in total. You went up with the fast politician, right?
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
So placer mines, is that something I want to do?
Yeah, placer mines is good, and great coats as well whilst you're there.
I don't know how you go to market yet, do I?
Cool.
He's raiding me with pikemen.
Okay, so just stand under his TC, or go to some vills and you can just kill stuff. Here, what has he got? Actually, maybe you'll need to come home. We'll see. You can raid for a bit longer because you'll need your first home city shipment to help you defend against this. Yeah, leave them in there because as long as he's in range, that's quite strong. That's it. Right. This is fine. This is fine. Kill the vills, yep. And then once you get your first shipment in queue, probably start going home because you'll probably arrive home just as the shipment is ready.
Yep. And what's in dragoons?
We'll go 8 skirms.
8 skirms.
Yeah, they're really good against the pikes. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Right, keep an eye on those vills. They're up on top of you here.
Is this not like a danger.
This is good for you. The fact that you have 10 vills in a town center is actually very cost effective. The fact they're idle is not important. Right, just get out of there. Let's focus on being at home at the moment. Let's queue some units. Let's get some dragoons in queue. Okay, and are the hussars coming home?
Yes.
Okay, right. Try to time that skirm pop with the hussars arriving.
No.
Well, I guess that's not possible. Right. Focus down the pikes with your skirmishers when they arrive. And you can call Minutemen as well now. That would be good. Call the Minutemen from the town center. Nice. Cool. And just go engage him with the cav. Cool. So just like a snare will be great because then they can't escape. So hussars sort of head him off so you can. That's it. That's right. Just get the snare on. Attack with the cavalry units. That's it. Right. Let's focus on the 20 idle vills you've got. Oh, they're all on berries, but whatever. Okay, I think you're in a really solid position here. Let's just send dragoons as the next shipment and keep the pressure up. And yeah, you've got some on wood. That's nice. And let's just keep training units. I think let's just make that. We're gonna make a really expensive unit, the cuirassier, just to spend our resources down. So in the stable, let's get one of them.
Oh, I can't. I don't have the part.
Oh, has he killed your stable?
No, I don't have population space to do anything.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I think it's over anyway.
Well, he just said GG.
GG. All right.
Thanks. They look weird.
Nice. So you handled some pressure quite well. That early game was really, really good, actually. I was quite pleased with the... So don't be... Like, unlike in Age 2, really don't be afraid to kill multiple animals. Like, minimizing walking time is so much more important than the food you'll lose from the decay. Because, like, the way this game works is you need that... Basically, you need that first villain queue ASAP at, like, 8 seconds. And then... if any villagers are walking around, like, you're not going to get up. Like, you basically want to be clicking up at 3 minutes and 3 seconds.
Oh, God, that's
so
really fast.
it will be, if you can do that, then this is going to be very, very
solid.
So
I took most of my hunts, like, except for that one there that I had to run away from.
Yeah. I mean...
So I did okay with the herding.
Yeah, I mean, the best herding is they're literally all underneath your TC.
Well, yeah.
But that's tough.
Let's be realistic, okay? I didn't even worry about the treasures. Is that like a problem?
Well, on this map, most of them are huge treasures that are going to require a lot of attention, which at the moment I'd rather you just spend on in base. Definitely. But if they're like sort of easy treasures, like just a couple of coyotes, then yeah, you can get them. I mean, there are some really important treasures, like wood treasures, that you should probably pay a bit more attention to. But I don't think it's... I think it's fine.
Okay, yeah, because like, I honestly don't remember any of the kiting stuff that you tried to tell me.
Don't worry.
I've forgotten about all of it.
I've decided
like,
it's completely...
Yeah.
It's not... It's
not
just... It's not...
Yeah.
It's probably not worth...
Like, I thought about kiting that wolf. I'm just like...
How do I kite? What is a kite?
Yeah, I'm just going to just shoot it and just attack it and
fly
kill
my
it.
kite.
Yeah. Okay. So, if you post-game,
so
is any of the stuff useful to look at?
Yeah, go to timeline. Like, the graphs are the best thing. And then if there's... This is all unit count, which is not overly useful. If you can switch it to villager count, well, villager population is usually the better one because some villager units count as 2 pop for Germany, for example.
Oh yeah, the settler wagons.
Yeah, so towards the end of the game, there you both sort of stopped training vills. I think he was trying to fight you, and you were defending.
Well, we were both killing vills.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. But you see, like the large lines, there's no.
All right, so like I missed a vill, he missed 2 vills.
Something like that.
2. I was idling to get up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, so he missed about 3 vills. I missed 2.
Yeah. It was good. I like it.
And so that was the 3 vills, and that was 4 vills? Or 2 3s?
You're both aging there, so...
Yeah, no,
oh, that's
the spikes, those are the 2 shipments.
Yeah, they're the shipments. So he sent... Just yes. Okay.
And so he starts with an extra villager than me, it seems.
Yes, because French... Well, you've got 5 CDBs, and that's actually... You've got the equivalent of 6.25 vills to start with, and he's got the equivalent of 6. So actually, you have more than him, but that's just because France has different vills to other units, other civs. You absolutely annihilated there. It's good.
Okay.
You pleased with that?
I think so.
Nice. Yeah, that was good.
I would have been panicking a lot if You weren't there to tell me what I was doing.
So let's go over age 1 again. So you know what this is to do with the crate starts, which is good.
Yep.
First thing you do is split them onto the food crates. So ideally 1 villager on each crate, if possible. But sometimes you might have a bit of time to do that because they've got a toaster for a PC and you'll basically be loaded in.
Yeah.
But if it might just start immediately and then it's harder to manage. But the thing you're trying to do, the thing you're aiming for, is to get that villager in queue between 6 and 8 seconds. So once that's queued, if that's done well, if you get that in on time, don't worry if the crate start looks ugly because they're bumbling around. As long as you queued the villet, that's the thing that's most important, and then fix the vills then afterwards.
Okay. So the 3 are on the food crates. The other 2
can go straight to hunt
and start just herding in the very first one.
Yeah, you don't have to herd the very first one. You've got 12 seconds from the start of the game where you can shoot the animals and they won't run in any direction. I don't know why it's 12 seconds, but it is.
Mito teal is the best color in AoE 2 as well.
Did we check this guy's around? I think it's fine. Okay, so sort this out. Yep. Nice. Over there. So this is a wood start, so send that explorer straight to the middle where the teepees were. And then once those villagers are done on the crates, just ignore those. We'll come back for them. Once they're done on the crate, you queue a vill. Once they're done on the crates, it'll go straight to the wood because you need 100 wood for a house. Cool, so we'll slam that down. Perfect. Let's get those hunts in because they're about to sort of wander off. At the moment, they're stationary. Cool, and then just kill it, and then go straight to it. And new vills can... Cool, right, that trading post will be done in a sec. So you can come back. Well, you don't have to come back straight away for the coin because it's unlikely he'll walk straight into your base. So you could go the long way around the backs in case there's a good treasure to get, and then sort of come back in the base.
What do you mean, come around this way? Or come up around this way?
Come up down that way, and then you can sort of scout on the way back for good treasures, something like that. Cool, you're about to get your 100 wood, so...
Yep, and you make a house as soon as that's done and put them straight into deer.
So I would, as soon as you get the 100 wood, move them back to food, and then build the house afterwards.
Yeah.
Nice. So let's see if there's any good treasures on the way back. What is that? That's okay, but it's heavily guarded. It's probably that black area you want to be going through with the scout. And then on the way, so basically you're on the way home to get those smaller treasures, but we'll have a look in the black area for something interesting. So this was absolutely spot on. Let's keep an eye on as we're walking through. That's brilliant. That's a settler treasure. Okay, before we go for it though, let's go home and sort out these hunts because some of them are going to end and then they'll just stand up and start shooting.
Sure.
So feel free to kill it. Just feel free to kill it. So there's stuff on the floor for them to go to.
Well,
where's that bill going? The one on the...
Isn't there another one down here somewhere?
No, you don't really want to be herding until you're in the colonial age. Right, so once you feel queue a vill as well. Once you feel comfortable, we'll go and do that settler treasure. So get what you want to do done, and then we'll go over here. Right, don't crack. Shoot first. Right, keep running back, and then just wait until it starts running away. Just like that trick you're doing is too risky. Right, now shoot that, yep.
But then I have to go his health back.
It's fine. Too far. It's fine. Just keep shooting it like that. Stay on the edge of its range, and then if any don't go too far away, or we'll just reset again. Stay there. You do need it to attack you. If you go too far away, it will reset. But the ones that sort of are on the... So you can crack shot one of them. Nice. That's it. Settler treasure's really, really good. So it's like getting a free villager. Well, I don't know why I said that. It's obviously a free villager. Right, and then we're going up on 15, which is... No, we're on 13. Oh, this is fine. I think you should go up on 13 because we had so much idle time in the beginning. So this is essentially 14 village time. But you are a villager down, which is... But then you've got the village treasure, so it's like nothing's wrong. This is absolutely fine age time. This is a good age time. You could have had an extra villager, but you found the village treasure, so everything is as it should be. Right, so now we're going to get a market.
Yeah, I got all them on wood to get it.
Yeah. Okay, natives is the meso civs. Yeah, I guess so, except only Aztec can't train cavalry, but the Iroquois can, because they were sort of up on the Great Plains. And the Sioux definitely have cavalry. Oh, no, they were the Great Plains guys. The Iroquois were somewhere else.
Ellis Plantation? Well, that should be market.
Okay.
Ellis Plantation as well. That's a problem.
Nice.
Fix that.
So we need So we need 50 for hunting dogs, 125 for steel traps. So that's 175 wood in total.
So I want to come home and get these things now.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So whilst there's not a lot going on, let's check his deck. So click on your resources, and then click on his flag, and we'll see what his deck is. So this is very late game focused. I think you will. This is not a very good deck. This is totally non-standard, and I don't think you've got much to worry about. Basically, he needs more resource crates, and he needs more like stuff that actually impacts the game board as soon as it arrives.
Yep. So I want to get steel traps as soon as I get up.
Yeah, and you can move them off wood now because you've got the 125 for steel traps. So are we going for what's he? German.
German.
Let's go musketeers. So you want like 75% on food and 25% on coin. We'll get that 4 vils as well. Shipment.
Yep, that's true.
And we'll queue. Oh, you've queued a vil. Okay, let's get 1 racks down. Right, be careful with those. Start bringing that in yet. You got steel traps. Nice, and then we'll build the houses once they've finally gathered it up.
Crossbowman?
I reckon 7... Wait, we're going musks, aren't we? Let's go 700 wood. And then with that wood, we'll get the rest of the TP route as well. We'll go for something a bit more boomy.
Okay, so he just got up as well.
Okay, but that was incredibly late, so this is fine. He's German. Right, let's get some musks in queue at that racks. Just 1, it's fine.
I just headed it away.
That's okay. I don't think he's going to rush you with that deck, so you'll be alright. Let's get those houses down. You'll need that house completed before that musk is... just pop them both down, because the house gives you experience, which will contribute towards your next shipment. Whoa.
That's a few too many.
It's a lot. Nice.
Ah, okay. He's already there.
That's fine. Your barracks has produced some musks now, so let's use those to go and siege down his TPs.
So do I want to put bills on wood so that I can... Oh, no, because I've got the thing coming in.
You've got 700 wood on the way. So, that's it. We'll gather that up. Usually put sort of 2 villagers on a crate that's just arrived. But it's not... Oh, you can fight the scout. Your musks are on the way. Let's just siege these down, I think. So, the only thing to be worried about is... Well, actually, he doesn't have many shipments. I was going to say military shipments. He's got 5...
Crossbows now? Hussar?
Yeah, go either.
Let's go for ranged units this time. I'm getting attacked somewhere.
It might be the trading post itself attacking you.
You can do that?
If he sends the advanced trading post card, which is in his deck. So you've got probably too many on coin. You could switch a few off. So the fact that we're contesting the route is really good, because he's invested a card in the trading posts to make them cheaper and to give them more HP and a ranged attack. So his trading posts are super buff, because he sent ATP, which is advanced trading post.
Oh, he's already got 3 of them, right?
Yeah, but we can clear this up. So
do I want to kill them all, or should I go raiding him?
No, we should be killing these. We don't want to let him get a foothold on the route, so let's take it down early. Your explorer, however, can replace the one that you just killed.
The explorer just died.
Oh, your explorer, okay. But when the crossbows get there, he should be...
why do I have vills on wood still? I just made a single one. Where is the hunt here?
Schedule with an exclamation mark. After this, Zach and Ham are going to be playing 7 Wonders Duel, which is a board game. We've got the board. Actually, they played that on YouTube already, so that is up there if you're interested.
This hunt is explored, so I should go up to this one and make a tower to defend it?
Yeah, and that's probably closer to your units. The tower's fine, yeah. Actually, let's not make a tower. Let's save that wood.
I've got tons of wood, right?
Yeah, but we want that to build trading posts with. So, and it's okay, because your musketeers are up there, so they're nearby if you have to defend or something like that.
Okay, so I've got a shipment. What do I want to ship?
Let's send 700 coin and go up to the next stage, I think.
I forgot to queue that thing again.
Right, keep get your explorer back to life. Is he? Yeah, just send a guy over there. He's got 100 health, so that's time for him to get back up. We'll train probably 1 more batch of musks, I think, and then we'll go up to the fortress age. Cool, so let's grab that route. And then let's get the stagecoach upgrade at one of the other TPs. Yeah, that's it. And then let's grab that coin that's about to arrive.
Yep, that's why they're there.
Nice. So maybe we should... have you still got your native scout?
No, he died. He was around here somewhere.
Okay, I'd like to see what he's doing, but...
That's what the scout was doing, but I forgot to look at it.
yeah, I don't think he's doing a lot. He's... what's his score at? 83. Okay, so... let's get the next trading post up. Oh, yeah, buy 100 wood.
100 wood?
Yeah, for a trading post.
Don't I want to go up though?
Yeah, you can sell some food. Alright, let's click that button. And I'd probably go home now that you're aging, just in case he has got units. Yeah, we can stand around those villages. Have you got great coats?
No.
Yeah, let's do that. In case he attacks you, that HP is going to be really valuable.
Do I want to ship anything before I go up? Or?
No, we'll save that shipment for being in the Fortress Age. You've just got stagecoaching, so you can switch your TPs over to wood now. And this is a really valuable income of wood. So you should get the wood you need off. You shouldn't need any vills on wood anymore, because that's like...
do I keep making infantry, or do I need to switch to cab or something?
No, we're gonna make... we're gonna save our resources for the more powerful Fortress Age units, which
Do I want to buy wood for another trading post?
No, the income from the thing.
Dragoons?
Let's go two cannons, because you've got so many musk to defend them with. And then yeah, we can get that down.
And do I want to get any upgrades or anything?
Yeah, we'll need the veteran musks. So that's it.
Oh, I think I bought the wood then.
Well, you could have trained 5 more musks or something. That's yeah. Get the units in position. There's some vills just where those cav are coming. So be careful. Go back to here. Pull these off. Oh, they're not there. It's fine. They are now. Okay. You'll have wood soon. Don't worry. Okay, go into hand combat. Just press E, or I don't know what your button is to make the melee. No, yep. Cool. Be very careful. Those cannons are so vulnerable. Just hide them. Run. Cool Minutemen. Do something. Okay, I think he's not coming. Oh, you won that fight. Okay. Well, the Minutemen are still fine. We can push now. Get some... Before you... Right, so as soon as once that final trading post is built, we'll get it on wood, and then we'll build houses. You should have good wood supply coming from all of the trading posts, and then we need to build maybe 2 barracks, and we can just spam musketeers or skirmishers or whatever it is. Cool. So get all of your units together first, and leave the cannons there. Make sure they're defended, because Germany has so many random cavalry because of that.
Skirms, dragoons, ourselves.
Skirmishers will be good. Actually, I've got a better idea. Do you want to try something really cheesy? Right, get line of sight to the pond, his pond. Right, so you've got that. So now go to your water flag in the water. Like, click that, and then go over to your pond, or his pond yet. Put it in there. You didn't have line of sight. Okay, you might need to have more surrounding water, otherwise it might not spawn. So let's cancel those 8 skirms.
Cancel the 8 skirms?
Yeah, and we're going to ship a frigate. And it's going to arrive in this pond. Which I'm not... Alright, you need a bit more... I'm a bit worried the frigate will not spawn. It needs a lot of space in the water. So, yeah, let's go up to the big... There's a lot more water on the other side of the pond. Yeah, that should be... Yeah, that seems good. Okay. So you're going to have a big warship in the pond, which should be fine. And that should be defending a trading route. And you can just sort of... If he's got a lot of units, you can just drop back to the boat. Oh, no.
Rip.
That's okay. You're making... I don't think he's... Okay, yeah. Now you've got a giant boat in the pond, which is... I'm not sure it's got enough range to do anything, though. But it's still very safe, because you can just retreat to it. You can like garrison it, you can move it around to defend your trade posts. I think it's like a good. And it's kind of like I just wanted to send it because it's cool.
Because you just wanted to be BM bastard.
Yeah, pretty much. Right. So you've got a lot of wood income. Yeah, you can switch the change the wood income over to coin, and then you can just gather nothing but food.
Is there any way to like just change all of them at once?
Yeah, you have to have I can show you how to do that quickly, but not all at once. Cool. Target the... Okay. Fort wagon. Just chase it. Kill that. That thing is... Just follow it. Like, target it with the foul. First, kill those Ulans. Okay, just your fout's dead. Just kill the fort. I don't think that fort's gonna go up, so you're probably fine. Okay, let's check your army. Actually, kill the Ulans first. Actually, oh god, this isn't great.
I thought you said to kill it.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go down though. Stay and fight. Just they can't get away. They have to commit to that now. Okay, this is.
Well, rip.
This is fine. You've still got a big trade route. Let's just remass. Let's make skirmishes once those. So cancel those two musts. Once these batches are done, yeah, we'll make skirms. And then if you've got a stable, we'll make some cuirassiers. Sorry, dragoons. Fort Jabate, yep. Oh, that's good. Yeah, kill that. Your score's still the same, so it just you were quite far ahead, and he managed to kill up your units. But oh well.
Oh, rip.
Garrison in the fort.
Get over.
Cool. You can just gather there, like they're not gonna. And I think he's off. He's going. Remember the yeah. That's probably delete those. Those sheep, because he'll find the sheep and then he'll get them. So if you delete them, he can't have them.
And you want to make cuirassiers.
Yep.
I do not have enough food income.
You can switch the TPs over to food if you like. Try Control P. That might. No, it doesn't seem to be it. Or, yeah, that works. I just change it to ordinary P, and then it's much easier to just cycle through them incredibly quickly. Skirm batches. Rip. Okay, keep an eye on that frigate. What's going on up there?
Are the skirms more important than cuirassiers?
We actually make dragoons. And
is he actually able to kill this units?
Well, if you stay out, it's very hard if you stay out of range. You can use that special ability that it has.
Does that just kill a single unit though?
It fires like 8 cannonballs at once. So it'll definitely kill it in one go. Right. So you've got food income. That's good. Let's rejig your eco to like a lot more on coin because of the. You've got tons of income from these trading posts.
Most of my income is on coin.
Okay, that's good. Right. So, oh nice. That's great. That's insane. Just attack with the cav. GG. Easy. That's like this is such a good trade.
What the fuck is that doing there?
Jeez. So if you want to be super safe, you can wall off the top of the map so that you know the only place he'll come from is like on the front. So sort of on the other side. Yeah, up here. Well, not.
Is making a dock for fishing useful?
No, not as the French. It's like too late to pay off at this point to get fish. Be really careful because oh no, you've got musks mixed in. That's good. If they were just skirms, I'd be really concerned about being there. Cool. Let's just pressure him. This is brilliant. We'll keep him. We don't really want to go near his town center or that fort. Let's just stay away from it. But we can just do a ton of damage standing around. I don't like the army being separated too much, but I don't think he's got anything here, so all good. Nice. This is good. He's got really low score. You've got a ton of income. Let's get a cuirassier batch. Okay. GG. He's still not resigned, so I guess we'll play on. Right, you've got a lot of food income. Let's switch some of those routes back to coin. And then we can make cuirassiers. We'll just mash nothing but cuirassiers. You could send a cuirassier upgrade instead of that. Oh, yeah, send 3 and then send Fortress Age 1 is better.
French too strong. Oh.
French too strong.
Yes.
Well, I think
he built a mill.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough because he's got no income, right? You're basically just controlling the whole map and not letting him.
Where is this fort?
Well, maybe.
I guess we killed it.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Well, he says French OP, but I don't like at the top level. French and German are very similar in power level and have a very close matchup. But I think what won you that was his deck wasn't very good, but more importantly, you took control of that trade route. You denied his advanced trading post from being effective, and you just like had this insane economy. Like if you think of those TPs being worth about 4 villages each, that's nuts. And then you just controlled the map, and
you need to put your chair up so that you're visible. Apparently,
so sure, it's woo.
And like his TC is really damaged. Oh, that's because the cannons were attacking it. Right, I forgot about that.
Nice.
And he built an arsenal? Question mark.
Yeah, it's probably
and
about
one single fish.
It's because I think he's only just built that dock.
Right.
Because you starved him of food, he's thinking I need to get on the water and start gathering that way.
Okay. Okay, so that's never a thing that I'm going to do.
Well, actually, I it's okay. It's just expensive, but there are some very powerful things in the Fortress Age, like 30% upgrades to all of your units.
You mean industrial?
Yeah. I can't go up any higher, actually. This is as high as it goes.
Okay, there's 5 more pop than me. Because he shipped the wagons, they were 2 bills each?
They're worth, yeah, so he's got a 3 settler wagon shipment, which is very, very strong.
Why is it so much slower than mine? Like, because that's my first one, his first one, my second, his second. Or would he have done something before that?
He sent advanced trading post by the looks of it first. So if you go back to his... I think he sent 3 vills, then advanced trading post, and then 3 settler wagons. And then after that, I don't really know what he did. Maybe advanced arsenal because he built it or something. He went up to I don't know what he did. Like partly, if he'd had some military unit shipments in the Fortress Age, there, like he beat your army and killed you.
Yeah.
Like if he used that big army mass and sent a unit shipment and then just went straight at you, like that could have been tough to hold. But because he doesn't have unit shipments, it's sort of he can't capitalize on the fact that he couldn't mass up quickly.
Right. Because he was just sending economy things and just trying to get up and spent all this wood on these things that didn't really pay off that much.
Well, yeah. I mean, he was trying to get the route, but like, I don't know if ATP is very good as German. In fact, it's not. I'll just say it's not. Are the crates at the start of the game always the same? No, they are random. Well, you always get for French 3 food and 1 wood, like always. And then there's 1 additional crate that can be food, wood, or gold, something like that. But whatever you get, your opponent is mirrored, right? Like you both get the same bonus crate, so to speak. All right.
Okay.
You ready for another?
Yeah, sure. Host 1v1.
So I think like the best way to improve is just to like not lose your units. Well, if you can get that age 1 down, like the 3-minute, 3-second age time every time, that's going to be really big because you're going to be like in the colonial age, like 15, 20 seconds faster than everyone else, and that's pretty much a whole shipment. Like you're just going to have your shipment out sooner than they are. You're going to be doing all these things faster than they are. Like that's a really big thing. And then after that, I think like don't lose your units. Like the cavalry, you're doing a really good job. You're always looking at them.
Am I playing against the Master Sergeant?
Yeah, I think that'll be fine. You gonna stay on New England, or you gonna spice it up?
1 more on this one, and then we'll change it. Let him play sealed. No thanks. That sounds difficult and weird.
What?
Let him. Okay, so 1 on food, 1 on food, 1 on food. I got extra food.
Yeah, so you got 2 wood, so it's still a 200 wood start. There's that crate hidden behind the trees, a wood one. So let's get that explorer straight to the middle of the map. Right, now let's get that villager in queue, because we want that in queue ASAP. There it is. Okay, and then not a lot can go wrong. I guess they will go to wood. Cool, this is fine.
Where are you going?
You don't get random crates. China is the only civ that doesn't get random crates. Yeah, don't tell them about China. China for some reason is different. Every other civ has like a set crate start and then an additional 1 crate that is random. But whatever that random crate is mirrored. Because get good.
Is he gonna lame me?
No, just build the trade post. Like actually, as soon as it's done, you can go into hand combat and like he should not be there. This is so good for you.
I didn't even know that.
Just hand. It's got so like it's basically a pacifist monk and doesn't have any attack at all. So it's just the only thing it's good against is treasure guardians. Like, it does pretty much no damage against anything else.
How does it hurt that way when I'm standing?
You'll get the hang of it.
No, I want to go back up this way to try to get the treasures.
If you go up to his side, you can steal his treasures and come back for your ones later. So instead of going back round towards, oh yeah, let's go right there. That's a good one. We like that. Right, so select your deck because your villager's about to be available, and then tell me what. You didn't have to. Bills, Q bills. Oh, sick.
Oh, good. Oh, why are they on wood?
Right, go on that one with fewer hunts. Sorry, that fewer vills around it. Oh, you did. Okay, so let's keep bringing them home before they wander off. Get a good angle. That's going to shoot in the... Oh, I was not expecting that direction.
Is something like this for 80 food good?
Yeah, you can go up there. Well, keep your scout nearby, and then you'll see if he's going for it. But let's get that settler... Actually, let's go straight for the food, yeah. Fine. You can come back for the settler treasure. It's safe behind in your sort of area. He's less likely to be there. Nice. Okay. That's fine. Like, you've got... If you can hand attack him, he'll never get away.
Yeah, I just did.
Yeah. So he's pretty much stuck now. That's it. Perfect. And that scout might stop your snare. So just be careful with him. You might as well go and do something else.
Oh, I'm going to block him.
Oh, okay. Sick.
I'm not sure this actually... Oh!
Yeah, it will work. But the more important thing is aging up on time. So as long as we don't, like, do something bad happens.
Is it worth it to keep hunting it down to kill it?
It's quite low. You could probably switch to range now and then just finish it off. Yeah, you're quite away. It's fine. Let's go get that food treasure, I reckon.
Why can't I click up yet?
Because you had a lot of walking time, but like once you nail it out, you won't have any walking time and you'll be able to age up. But this is still a fine age up time. This is still good. This is still very much on time, and this is fine. So let's re-macro for a market. So you need hunting dogs and steel traps. Yeah, you can get that with a vill.
I don't. Oh, that's fine.
You can gather up the unguarded treasures with villagers. You can shift click and then. Nice.
No, click that one and then click shift.
Yep, works.
Click that and then click shift.
Okay, and let's get that market down. Nice. You're gonna that hunt that you built it on top of is now gone.
Oh, I didn't even see that there was a hunt there.
Yeah, it's alright. So now that we're up to the colonial age, try not to kill so many units. It's just in the discovery age. Walking time is like minimizing walking time is better than like it's okay to waste food, but once that's out the way, we switch back to being concerned about decay.
Right. Okay.
It's just like that age time is really, really valuable because it scales so hard because you get up sooner, you start sending your military shipments sooner, you start building your everything sooner, blah blah blah.
And then I'm going to want to ship vills again,
yeah.
and then
wood
after that.
Have you got
Why are they on wood?
It's fine because you need wood. You need like hunting dogs and steel traps, right?
400 wood, right?
Yeah, but you still need hunting dog steel traps, which requires 50 wood and then 125. What market text have you got? Yeah, so you need 125. So you need a couple bits of wood, and then that's good. Right. First things first. Let's get their military building down. So.
Barracks, stable.
I don't know what civvy is. Let's go with the stable.
He's Indians.
Okay, let's go with the barracks. And then, so usually we'd get the barracks down first before that's an aggro fort. He ages up with that. Don't worry, it's just a glorified barracks that can shoot. It's not overly strong for the discovery age. If he built it later on, it might be. It looks impressive. It's not.
Shouldn't I be worried about it, like killing this?
It can't target. Buildings can't target buildings with their ranged attack.
Fair enough. So I got steel traps, and then I want to get great coats.
You built a stable. Whoops, did I? Oh, it's a barracks. Okay, good. Right, let's cure musk. Nice. And then I think we're macroed okay for musk production. This looks fine. So is that? Have you got a unit? I think there's a unit next to the block, the aggro fort. What's going on up there? Is your explorer up there? Oh, it's the monks. Okay. Okay. So there's a stealth ability on the scout. We should use that.
Do I want to do place mines?
Yeah, place of mines is fine. And then we probably want to So don't get too close to his town center, otherwise it'll de-stealth you. But that can't be seen by him.
Ah, fucking muskets.
Okay, so that musket that has popped, let's keep him safe, closer to your base. Because he's just going to waltz in with sepoys, I imagine, or Gurkha or something like that. So that scout, we need to... Okay, he's got sepoy here.
So my next shipment should be military, right?
Yeah, 8 crossbows seems pretty solid. So we want to scout his base or have the scout sort of behind the agrifort or something like that. Because that's not a great location there. Remember, he can't be seen. Oh, close. Yeah, let's get a house down. In fact, let's just get 2 houses down. So you sent 700 wood.
Yes.
I wonder what we can do with this wood.
Oh, was I not supposed to do that?
Well, yeah, it's fine. Let's just figure out what to spend with it, though, because you can't really get the trading route. Actually, maybe you can get the one at the very end of the map on the far left, because if he wants to kill it, be safe with your musks, though. That's the most important thing right now.
Rip.
And that's it. Queue backwards. Just like go next to your town center and just go behind your TC. Right, like don't just lure him in. If he won't come to it. Yeah, get them in the TC.
I don't want to shoot with them.
No, just get in the TC. Just hide. He's got more shit. Like he'll go away if they're in the TC. He won't stay for very long. Okay, and then you can go back to work. Ideally not on berries, but if there's nothing else, that's fine.
How do you see the hunt behind the trees?
This map looks pretty bad for you. I think the next hunt is quite far away.
That was close.
Right, so he's coming in. Let's hide behind your town center. Yeah, see if you can, like... Okay.
Snipe off 1 unit at a time or something?
Yeah, and then if he tries to walk towards you, you need to just run away. Just ignore the elephants. They're shit. Just go straight for those. And then if he... Yeah, get back. So let's focus on this fight here. And then as soon as he goes back to sieging that Rax, you start attacking him, right? You don't want the Rax to go down. Right, 10 Minutemen. Well, actually, because those musks are about to pop. You don't have enough coin for it yet. Okay, and then... if you can call Minutemen, this will be a good fight for you. Ideally, they'd be here already. Okay, don't send them. He's leaving. Okay, this is fine. You can probably follow him. Okay, and then let's get a couple of houses down. And then maybe you even do... I think... Let's build one more trading post up in the top with that wood, because we've got to spend it off. Okay, this is good. Yep, and then we'll just use the rest of the wood for houses. Okay, so let's send... Right, what do you want to do next? Do you want to take down that agrifort, or do you want to go up to the next stage and...
is it worth it to kill it? Like, is that useful? I have no more food.
Okay, we need to send units and push out for resources then. So let's get those 3 calves, and we're going to go attack his agra, and he's probably... I don't think... Can you see a stable in his base? I don't know. Not yet is the answer. So just send the villagers to food. Like,
I don't have any food. I can't see any huts anywhere.
There's some up sort of near the native teepee. Yeah, up here. So, and then when they're going up there, and yeah, get them off the berries. Actually, there's one. Oh, next to your military, there's one. Great. So send all those berry villagers. And there's... oh, yep, fine. That's it. Shoot and run. He's got Gurkha mixed in as well, which are very strong against your musketeers. So we're going to need those hussars to go around the back. This looks like a pretty good fight for him, though. So we might have to call the Minutemen. Don't go in with the cav. Let's keep them safe. Let's just try and back out of this. We don't really want to fight it. 700 coin. Okay, and then with that, we're going to use the coin to train hussars. So let's get a stable down. So buy 100 wood and gather exactly 1 wood. And then we'll build a stable. And then with that coin that's on the way, we're going to make some hussars. And then we're going to use that to help kill his Gurkha with. So this is... India really wants to play this out in Age 2, which is what he's doing. And he's going to try and stop you from going up to Fortress. Because he has like a unit advantage. He can make dragoons and skirmishes in Age 2. And you can't. So he would prefer it if you didn't get up to the Fortress Age.
Okay, so it would be kind of suicidal of me to just go up.
I think if you tried to go up right now, then you basically wouldn't have enough.
Should I make a tower up here to defend this?
No, we'll just posture nearby.
Should I take my military up that way?
Yeah, keep them in between your military and those villagers. Because remember, you're quite tanky. Have you got the Greatcoats upgrade? And just get Greatcoats and Blunderbuss. Yeah, that one. So that's villager attack. So let's queue up a hussar.
Do I want to keep making muskets as well?
Yeah, we want to keep making muskets. So you might need to remacro. Actually, that's probably fine. 20 vils and then 7 on coin. And remember that big boost in coin was from the gold shipment. So they can stay there. That's fine. Okie dokie. So he's not killing your trading posts, which is a good thing for you. Let's see if we can use that scout. I want to see what his army is, really, because he might be aging. And if he is, then you need to go and push him. So let's use your native scout to have a look at if he's got an army. Like, bring it up close to his aggro fort, I think, because that's probably where it's posturing. I want to see what he's got.
Make house faster.
So you'll probably want a few on wood, because you do need to build house. Or you could send 600 wood, actually. So let's just do that, and we can use the wood to build houses. Let's take a look at that scout. Okay, he's going very slowly. So let's posture as if we're going to attack him, because I think that is probably what we'll end up doing. So we'll move towards the trading post and get in position. And then if we confirm that we should be attacking, we'll do it. And if not, we can go home again. Because I think he might be aging. And if he is, we're going to attack him. There's not a lot, is there? This is really far out from your base. Probably... Oh my goodness, that is... I guess just like... Alright, we're totally going to attack. Oh, there's hunts there. Nice.
Where?
Go to the left. Yeah. Oh no, they're cougars. Sorry. Yeah, let's bring the vils. Let's bring the idle hunt vils like with your army, and let's just use them to help with the fight.
These ones?
Weren't there a ton on the far top of the map?
Yeah, but they're all the way up here though.
Okay, well that's fine. Actually, forget about the vils. Let's just. Can you get the cav on top of the Gurkha? They're the ones that aren't the sepoys.
The ones at the back.
Yeah. Right, just a move, just attack. It's better for them to. I'd rather focus on the fight.
You just
right
got
now.
up.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I want to go up as well?
Not yet. Focus on the fight. Go back to the fight. Let's just like stay here. Like make sure.
I don't know what I should be doing.
Okay, that's fair actually. Okay, I'm not. You're winning. This is good. So you attacked him pretty a little bit sooner would have been great because he was aging. He was aging, but the fact that we're attacking him now before he gets his upgrades in, this is ideal.
Should I be making military or going up?
Keep queuing stuff. We're gonna keep. Actually, we will go up. We will go up. We'll follow him up. Pardon me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Robo. So, nice.
This tower thing looks really scary.
Let's go home from his aggro fort because we can expect a military shipment to be arriving any second now because he's been in the fortress age for about 30 seconds. We don't want to be hanging around the aggro fort.
I have literally no food income.
Okay.
Except for the berries.
Berries. So he probably has no food income either.
All of that?
Oh, that's all. He's not gathering it though.
Should I go make a tower there? I've got a ton of wood.
I don't know.
Right?
I feel like the tower won't hold. Like it's just too far. It feels really risky to be up there.
I can't even find another coin near my base. Oh,
all right, so I think we'll just build mills. Like, remember, 10 vils can go on a mill. So I don't really want your vils all the way up there. It just seems a bit like. Oh yeah, you've got a couple of sheep in base too.
I do.
Behind there, yeah. So let's get the mill upgrade as well.
Skirms or?
Skirms for sure. We'll just like forget musks exist now. Dragoons are now your musketeers. And that shipment will go with 1,000 wood, and we're gonna set up our economy. I think. Let's build a. I guess how much coin is left in that mine? If there's a lot, we'll not very much. No. Okay, and then after that, we'll come back there. I am concerned about being that far. What did he say? I don't remember. Actually, it doesn't matter.
So I'm making skirms and dragoons, which I don't have the food for.
Yeah, and with that wood, we're going to build another mill. Okay. I'm just wondering what we should do. He's in the Fortress Age 2. What's his score? It's a very even game at the moment.
Go bring these tools back to make a mill?
Yeah. Yeah. There it is. Nice. And you can still gather those sheep, because they do gather more quickly than... Just put 1 or 2 vils on those sheep. So they can go to the coin. How many musks do you have?
11.
11. Might be worth getting... Musketeer veterancy. Actually, no. Let's just make houses with it. With that wood. Okay.
And dragoons? Question mark. I still don't have food. Do I get this one as well?
Yeah, get that one as well.
What is this? Oh, rip.
So, someone was suggesting going water. I don't think that's a great idea as French on the RE patch because France don't like boats. Like wood, the fishing ships cost 100 wood each, which is so much wood, and wood is really slow gathering in Age 3. So it's just like not really worth going water unless you do it early.
The last farm upgrade.
Yeah, that's good.
And I've got a farm improvement thing, don't I?
No, I think we're gonna get stomped. Your villagers, coin villagers, go now to them in the minimap.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, let's get them up. Oh god. All right. Well, he's got mahouts, which are you need some skirmies, I think, to deal with this. Sorry, dragoons. Right, let's keep kiting back. I think did you lose all those gold bills?
Basically.
Yeah, okay. So this basically means we have to win the game in the next 5 minutes.
He's got a lot of army.
Yeah.
And he's 50 points ahead of me.
Yeah, it's because we had to switch to mills, which isn't ideal. Like all the RE maps are a bit rubbish. So yeah, that's why you lost. Okay, that's awkward. Like the reason you lost is because mills suck and you had to build them, and going up there for food just was so like you'd be so far away.
Yeah.
Like it's just you'd probably lose.
And there's another one there as well. Rip.
I mean, like we can be aggressive to go after the hunts, and then we can like have map control and have the hunts, and that's something we have to think about when playing. And also, I agree with Maito. India is quite a difficult civ to sort of win against as a new player. India has a lot of like they're so flexible, they can just do anything. But you like, I mean, you got a good 17-minute game and you held your own for a long time. Like that was a good match.
Okay, so I should have either pushed faster or gone up
faster.
Yeah,
if we'd pushed like 20 seconds, 30 seconds sooner, whilst he was aging still, we could have like done so much damage because he invested what 2,200 resources in the Fortress Age, and you're just standing underneath that aggro fort because you've not done that. You've got 2,200 resources extra military, and then we can just siege that Rax right there, that aggro fort. And if he tries to attack you, we just like try and engage him. And if he lets you engage, you're gonna win. So you can like kill this forward base for him going up to the Fortress Age.
Okay. But like, isn't this thing scary?
No, it's got 5,000 hit points. Your barracks has 3,000 or 2,500, and that has a ranged attack of 25, which is basically the equivalent of one outpost. Which is, well, it's like him having a musketeer, like just standing there the whole time. It's like 1 unit or maybe 1.5 units like worth of damage.
Okay.
It's not actually.
So it's not that dangerous. It looks scary and it fires giant cannons.
Yeah, like the sound is like bang.
Yeah,
it's like all this bass, and it's like it's a frightening building, but don't be afraid of it. If you build it in like the Fortress Age or the Industrial Age, it will be a lot stronger.
Maybe one more quick game.
What time do they start?
past. Is 20 minutes enough?
Yeah, we can fit a game in, and it's fine because we can run over too. So you still 100% wins? No, you're not anymore.
Obviously not. I lost.
Okay, a sergeant. That's pretty good, right?
If you say so.
Yeah.
Okay, so like level 15 is like the PR thing that people talk about.
Yeah, that's PR 15.
Okay.
But like once
does that go up and down?
Yeah, it goes up and down. So well, if you're 0, you can't go below 0. Well, you can, but it's not shown. But yeah, it goes up and down. It's basically, just think of it as like ELO. If you click home cities again, and you can see more accurately, like you're actually 11.2. So.
Oh, the supremacy points. Yeah. Okay.
So it rounds up to 12. But yeah, you'll see like what is you're actually 11.2. But once you get like really good, you're going to. I don't know. I don't know why you can't do that. I think it's because you're in game. Once you get really good though, you're gonna forget about PR because it doesn't really mean all that much. Like
I assume not.
Like ELO is much more. And the reason PR is sort of unreliable is for a few reasons. Like once you get to 25, if you go idle, once you're above 25 and you don't play for a few weeks, it sort of drops back down like as
Right, so there's a decay rating.
Yeah, and then like really good players often just come back and they'll be PR 25 again, and like because it decays, it's a bit weird.
Well, that's kind of to be expected, right?
Yeah.
Like we have that in AoE 2 as well. Once you get up high enough, just to stop people camping at a high rank and just.
All right, who's this?
Corporal.
Yeah, we'll take it. 13. I think you'll beat him easily, actually. But
He's only level 15.
yeah, that's very low. I think he's a bit. I don't think he's. I think you're better than he is. It's up to you. Free low. Robo's like, ooh, I want a high rank.
Ooh, yeah, let's go.
Okay, saying this though, he might actually be a smurf and smash you. So, right, get that villain queue as soon as possible.
Where's the other food?
As long as that goes nicely. Okay, great. And then it was a wood start, so
Coin.
a wooden coin. So we can go with market here. So the fact they're all walking around here is a big deal. You probably only want one villain. I'd rather just that's right.
And I just got extra coin. Nice.
Oh, that's ideal. That's exactly. I mean, you're
going
to
to
need
30 more over there.
And this is great. 50 coin for hunting dogs, and then you'll have so much coin left over. You can buy 100 wood at the market, and that's going to be absolutely ideal. So nice, and then we'll have a look in the wilderness. And whilst you're not doing anything, you can select your deck. Cool. And next time we're not going to play Great Plains. So get those vills off wood because we're going to buy the wood we need. So they need to go on coin ideally. Actually, just auto food. Put 1 on coin just to get that last 5 coin. Great.
Oh, we're going this way.
That's fine because he can herd when he's done.
Yep.
And then once you start bringing these in, the villagers that are all gathered on that one hunt that's like standing there, so that you might want to split them off. Like so, let's.
So how much coin am I gathering? Enough to buy 100 wood.
Yeah.
So
but first we want to herd it, and then we can gather the coin.
Buy.
Okay.
Build.
So I want to do a bit of macroing here. Like when you can bring that back, like when they can herd again, let's do it. So probably about now. Make sure you don't shoot the one you just killed. That's great. They're not coming very far forward. Yeah, that's it. Split them off a bit so that when they stand up and you don't want them all standing up at once and then bumbling around into each other.
Okay, so yeah, it's similar to AoE 2.
Yeah, so they're split off a bit, and you can also shift click the ones, like because they're now running out, but that's fine. So whoopsie, but that's okay.
Forgot you need to press Alt.
And then so we're going up on 14 vills, remember? Great. So any treasures we can be thinking about? Why are we playing on New England? I don't know. I guess
90 foods, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good one. Let's go over there. The scout can continue scouting though. He's not overly helpful at attacking things. Let's keep herding that back. So that guy could have you didn't need to move. He could have just stood up, shot an animal, and sat back down again.
But I want to make sure it goes in the correct direction.
Yeah, but there was one on the correct trajectory. But I guess you're still sort of figuring out what animals you can and can't shoot. Don't go too close to that. If he's a good player, he'll hop in his base and kill your scout by garrisoning.
Does it just instantly die?
Take 2 shots, but if you're too close, you won't be able to escape.
Oh, wait, I don't want to kill that.
So this is also quite a... This map has, like, really bad hunt for you again. Like, it's all clustered on his side, so I think we're going to have to be aggressive just because, most of the hunt... Oh, no, wait, what am I talking about? Sorry, I thought you were in the bottom position. I'm a moron. Cool,
right,
so we want to switch most to wood. Leave those ones at the top because it's just too much walking time. And we're going to get we're going to get our hero in position to build the trading post.
Do I not want to kill this?
Yeah, so we'll go for this first, and then we'll build the trading post on the far end, like the furthest away from him. So if he wants to kill it, he has to invest time walking his army over there.
Okay.
And you should get it, you should have 200 wood just in time, which looks nice.
I also put some bills on coin, right?
Yeah, maybe 4 on coin.
That didn't really work.
So you usually have a coin in your base. Is there none on... Oh, there's
front,
there. I guess. Actually, that's fine then, I guess. Unless he comes around the back with hussars or something. Right, so maybe 5 on coin, because we've not had them on coin for very long. And we've got that 200 wood now. Why aren't there wooden? Oh, you're getting steel traps. Yeah, so...
Well, I'm going to get the wood coming out anyway, right?
Oh, you've already got steel traps. You don't need them on there anymore. So let's go back to food. We're going to go muskets, I think. Can you check what deck he is and what civilization he's playing?
Brits.
Brits, okay. We'll go with hussars. We want to... So because we're going hussars, we probably want to remacro a few more onto coin because they're much more coin costly. So probably like...
You got it, Pastor.
Alright. Nice. Great. Let's gather that wood up. Let's get the 4 vills in queue.
Yep.
And the first thing we'll build is before you get steel traps is the stable. The military building always goes down first. Yeah, so ideally having 2 gathering the crates is sort of better, but
right,
otherwise you are just waiting.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right. Oh god. There it is. Finally. Okay, and I think there's a hunt on the front of your base that you can be bringing in as well.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. But we do need to be wary of him. So let's go scout through his base with that explorer now. Or if you've still got your scout alive, he can do it. We want to see what military building he decided to go with. That'd be very telling of what... don't stealth yet. We'll just find the building. And there's no threat just yet. Okay. Let's get that hussar. Oh, yeah, okay. Houses. I don't build a trading post. The wood's for the houses. Right, hussars. Okay, so you could have had like obviously you're still learning everything, you're still getting used to it, but we could have had that hussar like 25 seconds ago in queue. And then like I'm quite worried because if he's a top player, he's going to have hussars running through your right now there would be hussars on top of your CDBs where you're gathering, so you need your hussars out too.
Income at the moment.
That's don't send the 3 hus, send 700 wood or something. There you go. Now you can still queue stuff. And let's remacro a considerable number of vills to coin so that we can keep making hussars.
Is he letting me kill that villager?
It looks like it, but I'd rather see what military building he's got.
Do I go raiding with this?
Well, not yet, because I want to... Yeah, okay, you got 5 out, so that's fine. Just be careful, because if he's got 5 hus, we need to be ready to engage. And those vills are really exposed. Like, oh, he's got 5 musks. You can take that. Go attack his 5 musks in your base. Right. You can actually win this fight. If he switches to melee, whatever unit he's attacking, pull your hussar away.
Oh, let me see. He killed this villager here.
Yeah, right. Pay attention here. So, yeah, now just put the one that he's attacking, run around, so, like, his melee units don't, like, sort of... Like, he'll follow you, right? He's just going to follow you around. Like, yep. Keep going. So this is great. Right, now he's got bored. Okay, so... Musketeers, in theory, counter hussars, but 5 musks is worth 500 resources. Yeah, get them all into melee combat, those vills. So get up close towards the... That's it. And then you do 10 damage rather than 3. And now, let's just go raid him. I think, like, by the time... Ah, yeah, garrison. There's too much going on here. Get them all garrisoned.
Oh, may as well kill these 2 along here, right?
No, because those other 2 are coming. I'd rather be in the town centre.
Oh, for Athos.
That's fine. We just go straight to his vills. We'll raid him back. You could call Minutemen to get rid of these pesky cavalry.
I don't have the food anymore.
Cool. So this is fine because you're getting a cost-effective trade by him like being idle underneath your TC, and you're just shooting his like he's called Minutemen Run. Get out of here, because the Minutemen go down to 1 HP. Remember, right? He's going away. Let's go back to the hunts. And he's British, so his eco is going to be good. So let's keep the pressure on with the raiding, and then I think we want to go up to Fortress Age. So your next shipment should be 700 coin, and then let's macro onto like basically entirely food, so we can go up to the Fortress Age. And then we'll keep the pressure up with the remaining hunts, but we're not going to train anything else. We've got a lot of wood there, so you could get a trading pack. You've got get 1 more trade route. Fuck it, get all of them. Actually, let's just make the 1 trade route, and then we'll use the rest of that wood for houses, because going up to the Fortress Age, you're going to need lots of houses. You can take that. you can, the one being targeted, you can run it around. They've all got 1 HP, those Minutemen, so this is fine. But,
Do I then go kill the Minutemen?
yeah, pull off and kill the Minutemen. Nice. So you've got like 9 on coin. Is there like any food next to your coin mine you can just quickly hop onto? Like all of them, basically. And then we'll just gather that up. Right, let's find his hunt. You can see dead animals on the floor. Great, you just found some vills. Go in the TC.
Well, if there's just one, then...
Let's kill those vills. Nice, so I think... Yeah, now he's... you can just stand under the TC, really, I think. Siege the racks or a house or something. The Explorer, you can just let them shoot at you. It does negative damage, or less damage versus vills.
Well, on the XP, right? Is that useful?
Yeah, but the TC is much faster at killing it.
Ah.
So you'd rather be in the TC and... Yeah, exactly.
Right. Why didn't you just say that?
Well, you got it now.
Buy up?
Yeah, it's really not good to do that, but this is fine. Right, let's click up. And then that... Can we keep raiding? And then let's re-macro, because we've now gotten the Fortress Age. We don't need so many on food. We can go back to being on coin. Try maybe the mine closer to home. Just... Because of this. You could... Yeah, let's just go home. And then, like, if he tries to raid you, at least you've got your units in base, and this like annoying thing can stop happening. Oh, you never got steel traps. You can do that, and great coats because your vills seem to be constantly under threat.
I feel like I've lost
No,
a lot of villages.
yeah, but he's also lost a few villages too.
Skirms.
Let's go.
Goons.
Let's go with skirms, and we're gonna ship some. We're gonna train goons at the rack at the back of the state. Yeah.
I don't have any food.
You can unqueue a vill or something. As long as the batch is in queue, because it's sort of... Yep. Okay, let's... You've got 20 vills, so you have lost some, but your score is still quite far ahead of him. You're in the Fortress Age and he's not, so you've got this, like, tech advantage. You've got the techie units, like skirmishers are really good against musketeers. So, once that batch of skirms and the dragoons are done, we'll go do some pressuring. But let's get 3 houses down because you're going to need the houses, and the houses give 10 XP each, so that'll contribute towards your next shipment. We want that rolling as soon as possible. So you could gather 5 more wood for that last house. Ooh, macro looks good, so let's keep training.
I only got 3.
Let's keep training skirmish dragoons. What? Yep. Okay, I should have got you to build a barracks. I'm sorry. So, but this is fine.
Do I kill this stuff or do I attack his vills?
Kill the pikemen. Yeah, and the vills. But yes, we'll kill that outpost and then the stable.
Oh shit!
Just attack. There's only 2 units. Okay, there's tons of vills there that you can kill of his, so that's really good. Yeah, just follow them. Get them snared so they can't escape as easily. Attack move. Yeah, nice. Okay, this is good. So keep making dragoons. And then with that shipment, I think we'll go for 1,000 wood. Get all of your units over onto those masks. Ooh. So let's send 1,000 wood. And with that wood, we're gonna make houses and so keep running, keep running. Just attack move now, I think. Yeah, because he's targeting your skirmishers rather than your... This is fine. The cav aren't being targeted by the pikemen, so you're all good here. Right, let's re-macro to have even food and coin income.
Right, yeah, that is pretty high. I hate these things up here. Is there a way to turn those off?
Yeah, there is. We can do that.
So I kill this?
Yeah, let's kill that.
I'm really not good at making dragoons. They seem to cost a lot.
And they cost exactly 90 food and 90 coin.
Yes, which seems to be quite a lot.
You got some in queue now?
Sorry?
Queue some up now.
Is it okay if I'm not making 5 at a time?
You should be making 5 at a time, ideally.
Yeah, I know,
But,
but
like-
if I'm not, is it like the end of the world?
No, it's not the end of the world.
More
Like
dragoons?
you're very wait, what else have you got there? Yeah,
Cannons?
more dragoons, more dragoons. Like cannons are good, but we yeah, actually you've got a ton of dragoons. Let's send the cannons. I like that. And then we need to, with the wood that you're now gathering because the shipments are right, all in base. He's doing a very good job of raiding you. You can pull a few goons back. Goons are really effective against cavalry.
These are nearly done.
Yeah, this is fine. But like when those cannons pop, make sure they're safe, right? Because the cavalry will like eat them up real quick. This is good. And okay, he's just letting you take them. Okay, with the wood, we're gonna build a racks. In fact, we're gonna build 2 barrackses, and then we're gonna completely tech switch into skirmishers. Don't kill houses because the British can rebuild their houses and get a free villager. But that one in particular is giving you a lot of line of sight, so it's sort of optional. Okay, so let's get these up. Remember to queue those last goons. Great, and then we're going to take the Falx to his base, and we're just going to slow roll him. We're going to sit there. We're going to... Right, yeah. You can kite this if you... just send everything off in the good dragoon speed, or the cavalry... melee musks are really good against cavalry, so ideally we just don't get them involved, and we just kite all day long.
Oh, rip the skirms.
Okay.
I'll make 2 barrackses.
Nice. Right, get back. Retreat to your falconets, and hopefully he'll follow. Set the Falx up. Okay, so let's just slowly push forward. We're going to slow roll him with these Falx. We're going to just, camp outside his base. We're going to make him do something. Goon batch. That's 4. That was 4. It's good. So let's get the let's get like 4 houses down, and we're going to let's just remacro.
Oh, that's a shit ton of goons.
Right, before we push in, let's just remacro. Be comfortable at home. We're going to need some houses. We're going to need to finish those raxes because I don't think anyone's building them. And get 1 on each rax. Let's get them both done because I want to make skirms. And then let's remacro to even food and coin income. Because that's what skirms cost.
Okay, so I need to put them all in coin.
Yeah, and so those vills up there are kind of like vulnerable. Oh wow, just AFK raid, nice. Right, retreat behind.
No, I deliberately did the attack move that way.
Goodo. Yep, this is really strong. Okay. So your remacro, that's
okay, so
good.
I'm not going to make dragoons anymore?
No, we're gonna switch to skirms. And let's switch all the vills off wood, because you've got so much wood, and we haven't got anything to spend it on, except houses. You could get amalgamation if you wanted to, because you've got the resources for it, which is the next coin upgrade. But honestly, you're so far... that's basically GG right there, killing all those vills. And there's more. Okay, so keep a close eye on the Falx. They're very important. You do not really want to be clicking away here, unless you're very confident. Yeah, just okay.
Do I just literally just sit here and let it kill everything?
Yeah. You're winning by skirms. We need to hotkey these production buildings so that you can finish your batches really quickly. Okay. Yeah. You've won so hard. Oh wow. This is... Oh dear. GG, yeah. Nice.
I don't think he has many villages left at the end.
Can we see the Vill graph?
Yeah.
I want to see that. Villager population.
So that's 36.
So, yeah.
9
so
18.
Remember, your vills
Okay.
are worth 1.25 each here, so
Yep.
it looks like you've not got that many vills compared to him, but yours are actually more valuable.
Yeah, so 26 is the equivalent of
Yeah,
30 odd, 32-ish.
I think so. He had more vills than you, but that's to be expected because British are just good at that, and that's sort of their civ bonus.
Mm-hmm.
But they do pay for it because the manors aren't cheap; they're 140 wood each, and
150?
they're 135 actually on RE patch.
Okay.
They're slightly more expensive on ESOC patch, but yeah, I think you would have won even if you didn't get those raised, just because your falconets are so tough to deal with for him.
Yeah.
And he was just running in with 50 musks in melee mode, which wasn't ideal either. So
Well, was that because he's trying to get into melee with the cannons, or
yeah, that works. And also melee against your dragoons is very strong as well. But ideally, you sort of kite back. But the falconets like basically clean that up, and everything's good.
Okay, so I think I did kind of okay.
Yeah, I think.
But I had a big advantage because he had a crappy deck, right?
Let's take a look at his deck. It's actually not bad considering he only had a level 15 home city. So the cards in here are mostly out of necessity because he can't send anything else because he can't buy any other cards. But obviously with XP mod, we can just like use XP mod, get a level 80 city instantly, and then not have to
worry about any of that stuff.
Yeah. So for anyone like who is wondering, yeah, like XP mod's really easy to do. It's built into the ESOC patch, so you can quickly get your.
Question: so this Virginia company, would it be worth it to send that early?
Yeah, so some people they'll send 3 vills.
Yep, first.
Yeah.
And then you do that as you're aging up.
And then you send that, and basically during transition, you're gathering a ton of wood. You keep stacking up. You keep stacking up wood, and then when Virginia company arrives, you like dump down a ton of houses, and then obviously mana's being
like
cheaper.
6 or 7 vills instantly, basically.
Yeah, and the 700 and 600 wood shipment is really strong combined. Like there's a bit of synergy there.
Right. Yeah, that's just more houses.
I don't know if he sent it, but it's definitely an option. But he really didn't want to go Fortress Age because look at the cards there. Like one Falk is not ideal.
Yep.
Grenadiers are terrible. The wagon's okay. The wood's good, and the fort's reasonable.
Okay.
But it's fine. But I think what we're going to do now is you're going to head into the control booth.
Yes. I am.
And I will entertain the stream for a moment. All right, so up next is Seven Wonders Duel. Zach and Ham are going to be playing Seven Wonders Duel.